Welcome back to our channel, Hume's Little Homestead. Today's video is going to be kind of a hodgepodge of projects that have been going on all summer. I'm hoping I can edit it all together to make it look interesting and nice, but this is me apologizing if it's a little boring. Some of the projects I really just want to document so that I can have them almost like a journal for next year when I am preparing our garden space and this fall. So I'm really sorry if this is a little boring to our subscribers and viewers, but just hang in there. Maybe it will be interesting for you as well. And let me know in the comments if you learned anything new from some of the things that we've been doing this summer. Where are we at?
We're at the Glasses Center and they're ready. Try 'em on.
Yep, and so be careful not to touch the lenses. Okay, I can't wait to see your reaction.
And clip them on.
Wow, you look so nice.
I want to see. I want to see.
Do they feel comfy?
Yeah.
Does everything look good?
Yeah. I want to see, Kaden. Can you see my finger?
You look so
Oh, I can see your finger anyways.
Can you see my finger? Can you read that sign over there?
Where?
The blue sign
Blue. That one?
with the handicap sign on it.
Reserved parking?
Yeah, could you read that before?
Yeah.
Oh. What's something you couldn't read before?
It would be way over there. But
Can you read that little sign?
where?
Over there, like under those flagpoles?
I don't know where you're pointing. That white one. That white sign. No, I don't know what you're at. Big.
Does it look different?
Boo. Yeah. Big.
What looks different?
Big. Like, boo. Big poop is bigger.
Everything's bigger?
Yeah, everything looks.
How about this? Can you read this paper?
Yeah, two
Did-
king humans.
Yeah, we don't have to read the rest of it. But did you,
A kitty.
would you have been able to read that without them?
Here, let me see. I can definitely read it better with these on.
That's so cool! There's a kitty out there?
Watch this.
All right, go get back in your seats. Emmett, you want to say hi?
Hi.
You cannot touch his glasses, okay, Emmett? They are very special,
No,
okay?
thanks.
Okay, Emmett?
Well, I guess I'll try these.
This chocolate cherry sunflower is the size that I was anticipating them all getting. It's a lot taller. Hasn't opened up yet. And look at these. I'm also trying to get a video of the hummingbirds while I'm out here because they are so active right now. But if I'm talking, they're probably not going to come. I'm hiding in the squash, the spaghetti squash. And we got a lot of comments about shade for the hummingbird feeder. Hannah wanted to ride her scooter. We got a lot of comments about shade. My original plan was hoping that that watermelon would have grown up and been more of a shade for that hummingbird feeder. It really cools off every afternoon because we've been getting monsoon. So I'm not worried that it's not in the shade. They really, really love it. And it cools off a lot in the afternoons. Where we're at, there's a bumblebee. The pink painted lady beans are pretty, but only one bean from them. There's one. I haven't given an update on the Venus flytraps in quite a while. I wanted to show how they're doing. Unfortunately, I have not been able to find distilled water in any of the stores in my area. And I've actually been reading that there's a huge shortage in pretty much the whole country. So I've been making my own distilled water. It takes a long time and you only get a little bit, but I just started getting desperate. So you can see they're not looking great but there's a little spider on that one. Anyway, this one especially isn't looking great. This one looks okay. And this one looks okay. And we haven't had any rain either, or else I would collect rainwater to give them. I am seriously considering buying a mini distiller on Amazon. I've been looking at them and finding one for a good deal. But I did want to show you something really, really exciting. So yes, it's a downer. There's no distilled water anywhere. And at first I just let them dry out. I didn't really know what to do. And then I started making it myself. To make the distilled water, I put this, so I fill up a pot with water about a couple inches full, and then I put this down in the center of the pot and put a lid on the pot and boil the water, and as the water is evaporating, it hits that lid and drips down into there. So earlier today I got this much distilled water. Oh, you can kind of see the line still. Maybe you can. Anyway, I only got about an inch. Maybe not even an inch. This is how much distilled water I got. And it took me 2 hours to get that much. So, but I have something really exciting to show you. I think that it's working. I think that there are little baby Venus flytraps growing on those stems that I propagated. It was one stem that I cut into into 5 sections, and I don't see any growth on that one, but it's super green. But I saw these were turning black, and I was like, I was about to get rid of the project because I was like, I don't want any mold happening. But if you look closely, right there, there's little, it looks like little white hairs. And it's either mold or baby Venus flytraps. So we're going to keep it going. I see them on each one of them. This one looks more moldy than hair. But, and then this one's still green. But this one over here, I'm really thinking those little hair-like things, I think those are the starts of baby Venus flytraps. I will keep you posted. I am not exactly sure how long this has been going. I just keep this plastic wrap over it. So I haven't had to water this. I put distilled water in this, and that was actually, this project was actually the very last of my distilled water that I had purchased from the store. There's a pencil here and a timer. My kids have been in here. Yeah, I don't know what they were doing. But that's pretty neat. I think those are going to be little baby Venus flytraps. And I just keep this plastic wrap on it. I also keep it under the grow light like this. So I'm not sure if that's helping or not, but that's how I'm doing it. And I ended up bringing them all inside because we weren't getting any rain and I had no distilled water, and they dry out way less quickly in my house than outside. So if we lived in an area that rained, it would probably be great for them to be outside all the time. But for me, I'm just worried they're going to die if I don't have them inside, especially that I can't get distilled water anywhere. Oh my goodness, look how beautiful this is. I'm so excited right now. Ah, so pretty. I didn't know what color this flower was going to be. It didn't bloom last year. I purchased this soil test kit on Amazon, and I'm going to go ahead and test our soil. I'm having some problems with blossom end rot and also the yellowing of tomatoes. So my guess is that these plants need more calcium, but we'll find out. It tests how much nitrogen, how much phosphorus, how much potash, and how much pH. So I really want to test around my blueberry bush, but I'm going to test the squash first. Alright, I filled that with soil as best as I could. The soil's a little wet right now. And the next thing it says to do is break this capsule over it. Okay, so we just break this little capsule over it. Okay. Oops, there was a little more in there. I definitely could have put more soil in there. That's okay though. Now we fill it with water. So I'm going to use this little tube thingy. Okay, I think that is just about exactly right. So I'm going to put the cap on. And we'll see what happens. Alright, I had to take a phone call. So what you do is you actually shake this up. So I shook it vigorously and it looks like our soil pH is pretty alkaline. Whoops. Well, that is weird looking. Okay. Anyway, so it's looking like it's alkaline. I don't know, 7.5, if that's good or bad. So I will figure that out. I'm going to try these other ones now. And for these, I guess you fill a container with 1 cup of soil and 5 cups of water, and then you divide it into each one. I didn't realize that was going to test so quickly, so it's done in 1 minute. You can test your pH, so that is really cool. These other ones take about 24 hours, which that's what I was expecting. So again, this is a rapid test soil test kit, luster leaf. I just bought it on Amazon Prime. I will leave a link for it. And I'm hoping to improve our harvest by testing the soil. Alright, I mixed up the soil and the water, and that's what it looks like. And then you let it settle, so it could take 24 hours, which I think it's going to take 24 hours for ours. Alright, I just finished these tests. It looks like our soil is a little deficient in potash. It's like in between adequate and deficient. It is deficient in nitrogen for sure. And I think it might even be depleted. And it is sufficient in phosphorus, so that's good. Looked a little darker earlier. Maybe it's only adequate. Okay, looks like I have some amending to do this fall. Hopefully the garden will be okay. I think I'm going to add some lime. And possibly something to help with the nitrogen. Sorry about the wind. Here's how that hummingbird light looks at night. That's really neat. Cool. Our Chinese red needle beans are starting to produce, and I read that it's best to pick them while they're young and tender, so I'm going to go ahead and pick A whole bunch. Look how neat these are. Well, I cooked the Chinese red noodle beans, and I just did it in a little olive oil and salt, and I put garlic, onions, and a little bit of okra. So I'm gonna taste it now and see how they taste. Don't mind how sweaty I am. It's pretty hot in our house today. All right, here we go. A noodle bean. Okay. Pretty good. And really long. Really good. I like them a lot. I picked them when they were really, really thin. So, if you can see, I'll post the picture in here.
Can I try one?
Very good. Yeah, go ahead. Let me video.
I think I picked the wrong one.
Try one. You like it? Do you like it? It's good, huh? Don't worry, I'll make more for everyone else. This is my dinner. You guys had pizza. Well, the time has come to put the quail eggs into the incubator. I just barely finished inspecting them all, and they are coming up to room temperature. It won't take them nearly as long as the chicken eggs to come up to room temperature. So I actually have choir practice this evening, and as soon as I get back, I will put them in. Unfortunately, this one here got a small crack on its very pointy end. It's difficult to see on the camera. Anyway, this one on inspection is a little bit cracked. So I put it here so that I can remember that. These were just laid today, so this goes freshest to oldest. And so I'll be putting them in these last little places, and we're gonna candle all the chicken eggs today and see if we need to pull any chicken eggs out that might not be developing. And we'll do that as soon as I get home. But yeah, this one they're just so fragile, they're really easy to crack. So Caden's getting used to his glasses tonight. What do you think about them?
I don't know.
They help you see?
Kind of. I'm actually like wanting to use them, but they just don't feel comfortable.
You're just not used to them.
Your
You
face has
just
to
has to get used to them is all.
And I gotta show you what I got for Cookie. Come here, Cookie. Come here. Come here. Come here. Oh, good girl. Got her little sweater. She loves it.
That's why she was softer than
I know. I think she's a little terrified right now.
I would be if I was in a sweater when it was 900 degrees inside.
Okay, we can take it off. She's just always shivering.
That's because she's scared.
That's like a blanket to keep her comfort.
Okay.
Alright, we are putting in the quail eggs. Whoop, whoop. But first we're gonna candle the chicken eggs. So, lights off, everybody. We're only gonna do a couple on film, just to show you how, in case this is your first time at our channel. I'll show you how to candle an egg. What you want to do is just grab an egg out, hold it up and down. Oh, something's happening. Your flashlight died.
It needs to be charged.
Dang it. Can it plug in and be working?
Mm-mm.
Do you guys have a flashlight?
Here, will my phone light work?
Will this work?
Dang, I was going to show how to properly do it. What is that? Yeah. I need a flashlight.
I'm going to stop this video, okay?
Yes. Alright, take two. So you hold the egg like this, up and down, just how I pulled it out of the incubator. And then you put your flashlight on here and look for any veins. And I see some veins. You see him, Ryan?
Mm-hmm.
So, this egg is looking okay. I see veins, but I don't see any chicken moving. Okay, that's fine. So we're gonna do that with all of these. I'm gonna grab a lighter shell one, maybe that'll be easier to see on camera. That one looks dead. Oh no, I see some veins.
That one's different though.
It's porous.
Yeah.
Porous is not great for hatching. And let's try one of these. Oh, there's the veins. Yeah. Alright, I'm going to do this with all of them. And then if there's any that look dead, we'll take them out.
Yeah, it's dark so we can see if there's a chickie in the eggs.
There's some good veins.
Yeah, I see its heartbeat right there. That one's heart is beating good. Back in you go. Alright, we can stop filming. Hey, Hannah. I want to show how the duck eggs are looking. They are super active this evening. You see all that movement? That's very neat. That's the baby chick. Do you see it, Hannah?
Oh, I hear our baby. Better go check.
So this one is our best looking chicken so far. You could see the body developing right there and all the veins coming from it. Hopefully we'll see if these have
Life.
babies in them. I'm just gonna cut that all out because that was mail from a subscriber, and we're going to go ahead and open it. I'm not sure if they want me to say their name, so I'm going to keep it private. But I was going to show what's in the contents. I open mail weird. Okay. Oh, there's a sweet message. And Israeli cantaloupe. I can't wait to grow these next year. I'm so excited. Thank you so much. We really appreciate it. Last thing I'll show is how our garden's doing. I'm not going to do a full garden tour at the end of this, but I just wanted to show the progress that the archways have made. The one thing I'm a little disappointed about is that not all the archways are filled up with vegetation. So in my head, I was hoping that every side would look like this. But this row really, I tested, that's the soil I tested, and I just really need to amend that row next year. So I'm hoping next year to do the same design and hoping to get more success with the vining vegetables. Comment down below if you have a favorite vegetable that vines out, not bushes. So these are the bush varieties of squash, which I love and I will grow again next year. But I'm looking for varieties that will hang on archways like this and that will grow vigorously and produce fruit or vegetables that I can harvest. Of course, when I get the camera out, the hummingbirds hide. Thank you so much for watching today. We hope that you're having a wonderful day, and we really appreciate you stopping by our channel. Like I said at the beginning, I'm sorry if it was a little boring because all of our projects together might seem a little boring. But I just needed a place to put them all. I think this burgundy ochre is so pretty.